Okay, welcome back everyone. So this is going to be episode 2 of my pre-recorded session uh, of the new Space Engineer series. So hopefully the first episode was educational or enough, or at least entertaining enough. So we are here as the sun is finishing its descent over the horizon. The storm just passed just a few minutes ago, and I have been making a lot of runs back and forth to do some mining. So we've been processing the cobalt slowly over time. I don't think this is actually running right now because I have the assembler running. So over here I am queuing up several things. It's almost done with the last little bit. And actually, I'm going to grab that steel plate real quick because we need a little bit more power. This tiny little singular guy here just isn't cutting it. So what I think I'm going to do here is add just a couple more. Going like that. And let's see, how exactly else do I want to do this? I'm thinking run it down like so. Make sure that I'm going to have enough room for all of this as well. So I'll go ahead and just make a couple more. I actually only queued up enough to make 3. So it should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab those resources real quick. So all the girders, interior plate, motors, construction components, all that stuff. And we're going to add on a few more of these because, man, that storm showed me something. This planet has got some power whenever it's actually got a bit of a storm going. It's not the best without a storm happening, but man, with it, it is incredible. There we go. And I think... Oh, I took the computers out with it, that's why. Alright, add that in there. And there we go, put that back in. I'm just building a little cheaply here. I'm not including those last interior plates. That's just kind of getting it to picking it up to full strength. Energy is low, but that's alright. So there we go. We got all of those spinning. Let's see, is there a difference in the speed of these? It looks like they're all doing about the same. I'll get enough to build one more. And that comes out 1, 2, 3, and so I should be able to put one right up against it, but I'd rather not. Alright, so I need a little bit of power. In just a sec. Let's put in... Actually, let's make 2 more motors. I'll do another 24U, another 10 interior plate. I needed 20 construction, and 2 computers, I think. Let's fly over to the ship real quick. I'm just gonna hop in the cockpit, and you know what? I might as well drive it over. It's a little bit rough to drive just because of the lack of gravity. It's given me an idea though. I'm thinking about removing the tires off of this thing and just allowing it to fly instead, because without much gravity, driving's hard. It's hard to keep a grip on the ground if there's not enough gravity to hold the vehicle down, you know? Alright, let's grab all that. That should be enough. And we're going to add on the last bit of this little plus here. There we go. We have power for days now. We should not need to add any more of these for quite a while. I might even chop off that little bit. It depends on what we need. But so far, that should do it just fine. If I take a look in the control panel here, did I turn any of these off? Nope. So that is currently receiving everything it needs, yeah? And these are all... Ooh, the current outputs are a little bit low, actually. One of them is the lowest. Wind turbine number 2 is the lowest. I'm wondering, I think that's the first little bit way up there. I'm wondering if the higher it is, the worse it is on this moon. Hopefully not, because I'm not changing it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we seem to be doing alright. Production is going well. We do have a good bit of stuff in here. We did spend most of our metal, or most of our iron, building that up though. So I think the next thing I want to work on... Well, actually, no, the first thing we should do, we should add some storage. So we're going to add in a small cargo container, nothing major. there space over here? There is not. All right, so we're going to put a small cargo container right about here. Oh, right, I need interior plate for that, don't I? Ooh, right. Ah, see, this is where we needed some of the cobalt as well, because this requires metal grid. And that takes cobalt to make. So I'm going to do 40 interior plate. Oops, wrong one. Here we go, 40 interior plate. I need 35 construction components. I need 4 metal grid and 20 small steel tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I need 4 motors, 1 display, 2 computers. 4 motors, 1 display, and 2 computers. And then another 5 construction components as well after that. I'll actually just put those on top of that. And we should have enough iron for all of this. Looking at that, yeah, we have enough iron for all of this. It is cutting it a little bit close, though. So I am, unfortunately, going to have to do a bit of another mining session, basically, here in just a minute. And then I think the first real project we're going to work on is making that drill arm, where it sticks out of there. So somewhere along here, eventually I'm going to replace this, which is why I don't mind it being like this. But, ooh, I'll probably ignore that. There we go. Okay, that is cleaned up and done. Let's grab all of that. And now I can do a small cargo container. Excellent. Okay, now we can actually have some storage, so we can keep extra components and whatnot in there. And it's got a decent amount of storage space for the beginning here. Obviously, we're going to be upgrading that pretty soon. Once we get the drill arm, I might even jump up to a large cargo. But for now, this is going to do us. I'm going to want to upgrade this basic refinery to a full-size one, and I want to upgrade the basic assembler to a full-size one. I think I have to do the refinery first, though, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at the refinery. So we're going to look at this guy right here, and I think that is basic refinery. Okay. So take a look at refinery. Now, this thing is a monster. It is super big. Incredibly tall. The requirements are a little bit rough too. 1100 steel plate. I don't have the iron for that. I don't know about you, but I don't have the iron for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to queue up everything else, and then we'll do the steel plate last. We need 1200. 20 computers and 20 metal grid. So, oop, wrong bit. 20 computers, 20 metal grid. 16 motors. I'll just queue up 20, whatever. 20 large steel tubes, and that's this. And those are heavy. 40 construction components. And then I'll queue up the 1200 steel plate. So there we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. There's 40 construction components, yeah? Yeah. Try that again. Steel plate. There we go. And then I forget the one for 100, so I'm just going to go by 10. There we go. Now, I need way more iron than I have available, and I think a lot of that is actually coming in from those steel tubes. So I'm going to do a bunch of running back and forth real quick, because as you can tell, I'm kind of out of iron. So give me just a little bit. I am going to do more stone mining. And I almost lost where this hole is. I might actually make another little hole over there. But yeah, I cleared this area out a bit more. But yeah, I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, so I have made the executive decision that this is taking way too damn long. So basically, getting all this iron out of just stone, taken forever. I have made almost everything except the steel plate. The steel plate, I need over 8,000 iron. And that's just taking forever. So what I think I'm going to do is go on a quick little run over to that spot over there. Ooh. Oh, hello. I think we have another storm coming in. Yep, we do. Look at the look at the wind turbine spinning up. All right, then I need to be pretty quick at getting over there before I can't see anymore. Now, luckily, our little tower there is tall enough to where I should be able to see from a distance. But here we go. Just going to drive a short ways over to here and hope that this is where I can find a little bit of iron. If not, well, that's okay. Oh, I have left the ground. Oh no. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're a little beat up. Can I stop? Oh man. Okay, driving full speed on this planet, or this moon, not a good idea. So, how about one of our future goals, one of our very near future goals, definitely be to turn this into a flying machine, because, ouch. I really thought I lost a tire there, actually. That was pretty rough. But hey, look at this. It paid off. We have iron here, and cobalt, and nickel. A very nice vein. Okay. So I'm going to head down into this, and we're going to get some iron from here. And we're going to be a lot happier. Oh man, that was crazy. So I'm probably going to actually set up multiple stations, basically. That area over there is going to be great for having a platinum mine. This area over here can be great for an iron mine, along with some cobalt and some nickel. But I'm mostly excited right now because of the iron. Which we should be reaching right about now. I'm trying to avoid destroying it, but... This is right... Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's what we want to see. We're going to dig into all of this. I'm going to avoid keeping much of the stone, actually. Oh man, look at that storm. I guess this planet is just really prone to storms like this, which is honestly fine because that means that we get a lot of power. The reason it's a downside is because it makes it very hard to see. Alright, and we're going to use our little rover here as a bit of a storage bin so that we can come back with more of this. Like I said, we needed 8,000 iron. And it's not exactly a 1-to-1 when it comes to ore to ingot. So it might be a little rough. And there's some more. Now luckily, this will weigh us down, which means it will... I can't believe I just said that that's a lucky thing. It is fortunate though that that'll weigh us down because that'll make it easier to steer. So far, this is a pretty decent vein. At least as far as I can tell. It also doesn't look like we have to use a whole lot of hydrogen to use our jetpack. So I'm wondering if the amount of hydrogen used is actually proportional to your local gravity. And that it uses less fuel, the less weight it has to carry. That would be pretty nice, and pretty accurate. Okay, let's just fill up this inventory, this last inventory, with iron. And that is going to be a great start. Very nice. Okay, and before we leave, one last thing. We want to mark what's here, and also, how far does this vein go? Not too bad, actually. This is pretty nice. Alright, I'm just going to mark that right over here. Let's open up with K, GPS, new from current position, and we're going to name this iron plus cobalt plus nickel. There we go. That way we actually have a GPS location, we can find it easier. Now, the struggle... Ooh, I can barely see the tower. Right ahead of us. So let's very carefully drive over there and not destroy our rover this time. Even that left the ground. My God. This is nuts. But yeah, even with this payload, I don't think it's enough to weigh us down enough. Man, look at him spin. Look at him go. Oh, I love that so much. All right, here we go. Come to a stop. You can do it. Oh, come on. There you go. This is hard. Okay. Okay, so under inventory, actually, we're going to go to refiner, and I'm going to actually put the cobalt here at the end and just run back and forth, fill it up with iron. And this is going to be amazing. Hopefully it'll auto-pull. In the meantime, looks like it is. Very nice. And there's our iron. Very, very good. Go ahead and top that off a little bit. But yeah, it is flowing in. We're getting a ton of iron now. Very good. We needed, what was it, 1,200 steel plate? We're nowhere near that. Not yet. So I'm tempted to just kind of cut away and come back whenever that's all said and done. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here for quite a while, and it's going to be very boring. Let me first see exactly what we need. So if I'm going to be building a giant refinery... Man, look at him go. I'm going to be needing a giant refinery, so I think what I'll do... I'm trying to think of a layout for this, because I would like to have an interior area. But I'm also thinking of the drill arm situation later. So I'm thinking... we can have some cargo in the back. I don't want the refinery to be inside with me because it's hard to seal it off for air purposes. So how's about... Ooh, storm was dying down. It got real quiet. How's about I put it over... I might just put it right here, to be honest. And then I'll figure out something else with the interior. Maybe around back. Yeah, maybe around back. So let's see. For now, refinery. Might help if I grab those steel plates. And maybe some other stuff. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try... Ooh, where's its inputs? Right there. Okay, that will actually work. It's just gonna be not the most attractive. Oh wait, that went in the wrong spot. That's better. I needed to be set against this. If at all possible. Perfect. Now this thing's big. It is kind of monstrous. Let's sneak a couple of those in there just for we'll say structural support. I'll put in what I can, and then we'll fill it in the rest of the way with what we needed. So we need the computers, the metal grid, the motors, the construction components. There we go. I still need the 20 large steel tubes, and then of course the rest of the steel plate. Now the steel tubes, it says it made it. Oh, there they are. Very nice. Alright, and then all I need is 835 steel plate just to get that topped off. Now, how are we looking in regards to iron? It is flowing in pretty well. However, I don't know if this is actually fast enough. I really don't. It might have been a good idea to build a new assembler as well while I was at it, and that is a lot less expensive, honestly. It probably would have been a lot faster this way. But then again, we're still kind of limited to how quickly we can obtain the iron that we need. So I might even make a couple more trips over to the that iron vein over there. Just to get this finished off, because this might take a minute. 581 left to go. Yeah, that's probably going to take a minute. I need 4,000 iron. I don't think we're going to get that from this. I really don't. So yeah, let me do maybe a couple of runs back and forth. And hopefully do it nice and safely. Already tipping. Alright. I will get this done. I'll fill it up with a little bit more iron ore, and I will be back very shortly. Alright, trip number 1 has been done. That is hilarious to watch. So let's go ahead and fill this back up. I kind of gotta bring this back over here, though. There you go. This poor car, it was not designed for this kind of thing. I think this is hilarious. Alright, hopefully though, this will be enough iron. This, again, was only trip number 1. I might still need to make a second one. We will see. Now, I know a little bit ago I did make a comment about how I could have more than one little mining operation. And that the one over here can be for platinum, and the one over there can be for iron. Well, after saying that out loud, I'm now starting to wonder, why continue over here right now if I'm going to be going over there later anyway, and that's where all of the iron is. So I might try tearing down a little bit of this stuff and moving locations. That might be the play. We will see, but at the same time, I don't really mind so much, to be honest, and having some platinum on hand pretty much right away is going to be kind of nice. Now, one thing I don't have, unfortunately, is gold. So I won't be able to add on any like yield modules or anything in the back here, because I need superconductors for that, and superconductors require gold. So I might have to do some flying around, look for some gold, and get that taken care of. How long until I can move this over? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, how are we looking as far as production goes? We are actually almost done. Hey, that's pretty nice to see. How many more did we need? 581. Yeah, let me put that in. We're almost done. This is actually really nice. That is going to help us a tremendous amount. There we go, 199 left. Here's 122. 77 left. So that was actually enough iron. I really didn't think it would have been. There we go. Boom. Look at her, she's huge. Alright, now what I'm gonna do then is go in here and basic refinery, turn her off. Just turn her off. And then in here, I'm gonna go to this refinery. Actually, I can just do it in one thing. Move that over there. There we go. That should go way faster. Look how much iron we're getting. And it's also, apparently, way more efficient. At least from the looks of it. So that's pretty nice. Now, that means it is time, I think, to work on our next upgrade. And that is, of course, changing this up. So I'm going to need to attach some atmospheric thrusters onto here. I'm going to need to find space on the front for a drill. So let's remove some of these broken bits here. Ooh, that needs to stay. Oh man, that's actually just broken. Hold on. Oh, this is heavy armor. Clean these things off here. I didn't realize some of these were heavy armor. There we go. Oh, those are connected directly to the small conveyor, which almost broke. So I did almost lose those wheels. Oh boy. Alright, well, honestly, it's okay to shear off some of the stuff here. Alright, and we're going to remove a little bit of that. And that. What I'm trying to find here is that right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Interesting that it uses that. All right, so I need a couple construction components. If I can look in here real quick. Oh, actually, there's one right there. I think it needed motors? Did it? Yes, actually, it did. Perfect. So that is built. And then I'm also going to go in here and go to conveyor. I'm going to grab the small conveyor. And I want this. Is that going to be enough space? Let's check, because we're going to be adding a drill to the front of this. And that right there, actually, yeah, no, that's enough. That is enough space, and I think it's far enough down? Or should I have it up one? I think that's fine. Alright, so I need 30 construction, 4 large steel tubes, and a computer. Try not to lose my voice. So it was how much construction? 40? It was 30, actually, but having a little extra is fine. I think I didn't... yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 large steel tubes. Yep, and then a computer. Did I have a computer? No, so we will make one. Check that out. All right, and we've got a drill. There we go. All right, now I'm definitely going to need to make a couple other upgrades to this thing besides just adding on some thrusters, which is a big upgrade I need to add on here. So let's go ahead and... ooh, actually, getting a little low on power. Where's the... I ran past it, didn't I? Yeah. I need this. Just got to charge myself up a little bit so I don't die. Okay, so I'm going to need atmospheric thrusters. Do I not have thrusters unlocked? Where are the thrusters? Where can I find them? Thrusters are located. There's ion thrusters. Oh, I have to go to landing gear so that I can do the other things. Okay, so let me... let me place a landing gear then real quick. Just a little guy. Nothing big. I need some steel plate first. This is obviously going to be temporary. There we go. Now I can rip that back off. Have I now unlocked atmospheric thrusters? I have not. Now that I've done that, I think I have to do the cockpit? Well, then why were the drills already unlocked? That's interesting. Huh. Well, that's fine. I can just fly up here real quick and tear this down to that point and rebuild it. There we go. So cockpit's rebuilt. That should now mean I can make... yeah, there we go. Atmospheric thrusters. Beautiful. I probably don't need very many of these, to be honest, to be able to get some thrust. Because, as was apparent earlier, gravity's very weak here. Alright, so I'm trying to decide where would be some good spots for this. I think... there, there, and there. And then we're going to try right immediately on the other side. There, there. That control panel might have to move. Nope, actually, that's fine. There, and there. Cool. I am going to add a couple of downward-facing ones. Not very many. And then I'm going to need some that go, of course, forwards and sideways. So the sideways ones, I might be able to fit up here a little bit. Or actually, can I lay that there? No, okay. Let's have these facing like that. There we go. I think those in there. Those are tiny batteries, I think. I might have to add more batteries onto this. We'll see. Okay, so those are rear facing to help myself stop. I might need a couple of those. We'll see. I definitely, though, need some facing the different sideways directions. So, like that. And like that. And then, if I can... Wait, did I add any facing... No, I have not yet done that. Okay, I need to make sure that I have some forward momentum. Lay that there. And yeah, I'm going to have to clear this space out a little bit. And just for sake of symmetry, I think it can fit right in there. Actually, I can even lay down another one. Could I, if I remove that little bit here, could I lay down another thruster? Oh my god, I actually can. Check that out. Alright, it's not pretty, but it might actually work. And then we need a ton of construction components for this. We're going to need metal grid. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have 20 thrusters to work with. Oh boy. Alright, so for 20 thrusters... Actually, it was still plates, yeah? Yeah, okay. I could just go ahead and add in the steel plate. And look, if we can have wind turbines on the moon here, we can probably have atmospheric thrusters. Should not be a problem. Alright, so if I need 20 construction components apiece, let's see, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20. What else do I need? I need a large steel tube apiece, and oh, the motors are going to hurt too, because those things are heavy. Oh, and then an additional 2 construction components as well. Really? Okay, I'll add in 2 of those then. And then 2 of those. And then kind of the same deal with this. It's going to be something like that. Alright, so it's going to be expensive in regards to our metal needs. We do have a fair bit of iron, though. We do have a fair bit of iron. We might even have enough. That's the most exciting part about this, is we might actually have enough. Now, since we have this built, I'm not going to rip the wheels out yet. I can actually hop in here. Have a nice little look around. I love it. And let us look in here. Here's drill. And I'm going to select drill to our number 1 slot. We're just toggle on and off, so it is now on. Oh, actually, that's not how we want to do things, because that's under the block section, and we want to not have it from blocks, but we want to have it from tools. There we go. So now it's either on or not. So we can use this, or we can do the right click, which is pretty nice. So we have a miner in the works here. Very nice. Another thing we're going to need to do is add storage. We have a single small cargo in here, and honestly, that's not going to be enough. I'm thinking maybe adding a medium cargo? I don't remember how big those are, though. Let's take a look. This is for small grid, keep in mind. So that is kind of big. I could, however, remove this survival kit and put it up on here. I gotta be a little careful when I do that. Because if I rip this out, and anything bad happens to me, it's kind of GG because it is my respawn point. So I gotta be careful. But I'm very tempted to be honest. So, let's do that. Let's dump everything out into here, and I'm gonna need to pick a spot for this pretty intentionally, because I have to make sure it is connected to everything else. So, how's about... Grab those back. I put this here, maybe? Or I could move it over to here. I'd really rather not, though. I think I can put it there, or maybe even up top. Let's go ahead and tear it out. Okay, cool. We don't have any thrusters sitting against it. Oh. There's a blast door corner. And a wheel there. I don't really understand why. Okay, turns out we actually did have some thrusters technically connected to all of that. I will fill those spaces back in very shortly. Whoops. We do have a medium cargo right here, though. So that's not bad. I did kind of break that a smidge. And I can fit in another medium cargo right in there once I grab some interior plates. Alright, now, survival kit. I have to rebuild that kind of immediately. Now, we have... only on the sides, it looks like, for conveyor connectors. So basically, gonna have to go kind of there, or maybe on the other side over here. Place you down there. Survival kit. We'll put you there. This could be a temporary spot. The main reason for having this back down is so that we can actually... there we go. Is so we can actually have a respawn point. We do not want to be without one. That would be a terrible time. Now, I did just realize, where did that ice go? Did I have ice in here? Okay, cool. There's ice in here, so that's alright. As long as I can hop into the cockpit, we are good. So I'm going to need to grab a little bit of interior plate. And we're going to place this back down. Right about here should be fine. We're going to need more interior plate, about 20. Now, what's missing for here? Ooh, are we at a nickel? We might be at a nickel. Now, luckily, there is nickel right around here, so I can just go digging directly for that. That's not a problem. We did do pretty well on these construction components, though. It looks like those are completely done. So I can go ahead and get these mostly done. Now, I'm also kind of building this with the memory of my first Earth-like world, which means this might not be the best. I might end up having something that goes way too fast. We'll see. We'll see. Might also maybe attach a couple more gyroscopes, because that little bit might not be enough. Alright, we will... oh, no, interior plate. That's what I needed. Also that. Give. I need some computers, some motors, and a display. Do I have any of those things? Kind of. Grab those first. I can actually finish quite a few of these. Look at that. Can I get the ones that are pointing down first? Oh, right. Those still need all those... did I not finish the job? I can't actually tell which ones are pointing up, which ones are pointing down. I think this one. And those take the motors. I was wrong. This one. Look at that. Look at that thrust. She's already lifting. Put away those, didn't I? Ah, yeah, the motors are going to be a problem. Okay, I have to go digging for nickel. I'm getting really close to going over on my time, so I'm going to have to do some kind of fancy editing to get this cut down. I don't really know exactly what I'll do. Look at her go. All right, power. Wait, whoa, what? Was that enough? Oh my god, one thruster. One thruster is enough. Oh my god. I did not expect that. So I guess I am going a little bit overkill. That's funny. That is real fun. I will definitely... Oh dear. Oh, cut that. There we go. Cut the dampeners. That way I'm not going to burn any extra power. Yeah, let me go digging for some nickel real quick. I desperately need that. So I think I have a spot I can... I think I can use this spot over here, can't I? I turned my thing off. There you are. Okay, so there was nickel. Yeah, right there. All right, let me go grab that. Give me just a sec. Okay, we got to the nickel. This should easily get us enough for what we need for the motors. Because this is just raw nickel. I don't have to get this processed through stone or anything. Come on. There we go. Do I have any stone in here? I do. Throw that out. Don't need it. Inventory. Pick up the nickel. Let's go. Got a nice little tunnel here. Okay, I cannot believe I could lift that thing with a single thruster. I don't know how I feel about that. That's amazing. Alright, so let's toss in the nickel. Does it automatically get exported? It does. Look at that. Oh, listen to her kick on. That is amazing. Alright, we should get some motors getting processed pretty quickly. Now, what else did I need in here? I needed 4 computers and a display. Did I queue those up? Apparently not. Alright. There we go. So we got that. I might even build a connector on the back here, because then I can hook it directly up to the base. Just come by and get it parked. Ooh, or maybe directly on the bottom. The bottom might be a better thing here. All right, yeah, motors look like they are the big deal here. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the large steel tubes that are required. Okay, honestly, besides the construction components, this really should be good enough for right now. Because they don't even have to be symmetrical. If they're on, and it should be fine. So I do have a few things that or a few places where I need to touch up a little bit more. But for the most part, this should be okay. I don't think I need construction components on any of these anymore. Nope, it's honestly just down to the motors, so that is perfect. I am still slightly concerned about the power requirements, though. Not quite sure what I'm going to do to fix that just yet. I probably am going to want to add in another gyroscope, but for right now, turn dampeners back on, and I'm going to tear off these wheels. Okay, so ripping all these wheels off, we now have a nice little hover car. And the fact, this is hovering here, right? Barely taking any power. I still have 47 minutes of power on this thing. And, ooh, it does max out our battery needs, though. And trying to move side to side is not happening. Tilting, though, with a single gyroscope is okay. Ooh, we are going sideways, though. Yeah, I did not actually add in the side to side bits. I need to do that. I need to add in a battery. But besides that, episode 2, we got a car. We got a flying car. And it's going to do us a lot better than what we had before. I didn't finish all the right motors, or all the right thrusters. So I have some facing only certain directions. Okay. Alright, so next time, we are going to have a fully constructed vehicle. Oh, it is currently trying to leave, though. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, they are only pointing in one direction, though. This is going to be a little interesting. There we go. We got some better directional stuff going on now. Here we go. We can move. I'm pretty satisfied with this. I do just have to add in another battery. I'm probably going to add in like a full-size battery onto this thing. Maybe underneath. I might tear out a little bit down here at the bottom. I don't know what I'm going to need these connectors here for. Temporarily, though. Oh, it's already got air vents in it and everything. Temporarily, I'm going to rip these out. Or actually, no, they're not even... Well, this one's connected to something, but that one wasn't. Yeah. So I will look into this thing. I'm going to tear out some extra pieces that I don't need. See if I can fit any more... see if I can find room to fit some batteries in there. And that should be fine. I think we went way over time, unfortunately, so I am going to have to go ahead and cut it here before this is completed. I apologize for that, but that is how things go sometimes. How many motors? Oh, look at them all. Look at them all. I will actually just fill this in right now. All right, so I will see you next time on part 3, where we will have some mining done. I'm pretty excited. Might even start building the iron facility over there. I think that'll be the smartest thing to do. Or maybe go to space? Do I even... Nah, I don't think I need to go to space. Maybe fly around, look for some gold. That might be the smarter move here. Alright. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any feedback, any advice. I am still pretty new to the game, and I appreciate all input very, very much. But until then, y'all have a great day, and goodbye.